Oh, you saw our, it was fun though.
Yeah.
You saw our buddy, Rockhold? He's in town?
I saw Luke.
How's he doing, buddy?
He's got some problems with his jaw, but he's going to get
It's broke, but he's okay. He's broke it before?
I don't think he's ever broken before.
No?
No. I think he's...
broken heart.
Yeah.
Broken heart.
Well, I think he's in a good place in terms
Is he?
I do. I think he's in a good place in terms of, he's got a lot of options like we were talking about.
Yeah, man. It's not a sad story.
Yeah, and he's done everything he had to do in the UFC.
I told you, he's a Hall of Famer. There's nothing else for him to do. If he wants to stick around and fight at 205, he can do that, and I think he'll be successful.
That'll be all his choice. I have no idea, but he main thing is just to get some stuff. So
he's out here just chilling, recovering.
Yeah. What's interesting is you have been there, 17 fights and
70 fights. Count my Ultimate Fighter, it'd be 20, then 24. Yeah, 24 total.
A lot of fights. 24. A lot of fights to have. I forgot. I didn't know you were that extensive, but I guess you did fight for 8 years.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's a long time. So when you are intimately involved in something, you can see things that other people don't just because you've been there. And you can see the subtleties and the nuances and the mindset. And I think how old were you when you were contemplating retirement?
I retired. My last fight was 2013.
Yeah.
So that'd be what, 6 years ago, and then it happened before that. So you're talking about damn near 7.5 years, almost 8 years is when I started thinking about it. Then I did it legitimately 6 years ago.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to speak for Luke. I don't know what's in his head, but
you don't have to. I know to a T. Yeah. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Yeah. When I just know. It's the one advantage I have over all. I'm not a journalist, but when I do below the belt, the one advantage I have over all of them is I've been in there. I've been in there. I know exactly what they're going through.
Huge advantage.
Experience.
Yes.
So in the actual field, do you want to listen to a guy who studies war? Or do you want to talk about the guy who's on the battlefield?
Who's on the battlefield. And also the guy who's succeeded and failed, who's gotten knocked out, has done all these things.
I beat some of the best. I lost some of the best.
I would say that losses also are as more important in terms of experience, understanding.
Oh, huge, brother.
Fucking understanding what really goes on.
It's huge. Well, it's like it's like in comedy when you destroy the set, you're like, all right, but when you bomb, you really go back to start work on the things like, well, that didn't work there, that didn't work there. So it's like in fighting, when you get knocked out, it's like, all right, well, this isn't working, even though some of it's working, but you go back and you really dial in on what you need to do.
There's a really good speech by Arnold Schwarzenegger. He gave a commencement speech I thought was really, really good. Not a lot of people are successful in that many genres as Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold,
sir.
He makes me look like a peasant.
Thank you, sir. I mean, and you know what he said? He said, I don't like plan Bs when you're going for something. You better be all in. You better be all in.
Whatever you're in, you better be all in.
He said, because you're competing with people who are all in. And if you have a plan B, if you have an option in anything in life, when you're trying to, and I think that's an important thing to keep in mind for people.
But especially with fighting Bs.
My mother,
it's
because if there's any doubt, this is what I'm saying.
Consequences.
The consequences are.
Listen, if you want to be a singer and you don't have a plan B and you don't make it, all right, you'll find something else. In fighting, if you have a plan B, you're going to get really, really injured. So the consequences are so dramatic. Like, just don't do it. It's not worth it. And
your body, I've always said, your body will tell the truth. Your body, whether you say whatever you want, your brain can say whatever you want. It's like a little bit like so with my psoriasis, that had to do with emotional shit that I was not dealing with. Okay. And once I took care of that emotional
called
shit,
it. What?
Yeah, you did.
I'm sorry, you saw how many doctors?
And so did my mother. Mm-hmm. But once I dealt with the issues of my life that were not resolved, and I dealt with them honestly and confronted them, what a surprise that my psoriasis went away. So a lot of times you may say you're into something and you're not, but your body will tell the story. Now in fighting, when you were gonna fight Travis Brown, and I saw your face, and you were like, I just wasn't into it. Well, you didn't even have an energy in your body. Well, guess what?
You can't fake it.
You can't fake it because your body was like, hey, we don't want to do this. So your body
subconsciously, your body's shutting down. Yes. You're tired.
Yes.
But it's all the consequences.
Because you know why? You had a fucking plan B.
I had a plan. Plan B and C.
I remember it so well, Bub, because you were sitting there, and we would always bond. We'd all be sitting around, laughing and telling stories in a bar. And even if you weren't drinking,
that was the best.
We would just be laughing and talking. Yeah. And I remember you said, we go, how good is this? Somebody said, how good is this just to hang and talk like this? And you go, it's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. And I went, well, that's all I want to do. Yeah. God, that's all, but I'm not a fighter. And I looked at you and I went, uh-oh. And you had a big smile on your face. And I was like, uh-oh. Well, and I was delighted because, I was like, good. But at the same time, that can't be all you want to do. Jorge Masvidal, that's not all he wants to do. He wants to put his fist through your face. It's a different thing. I think that's Arnold Schwarzenegger saying, I don't like plan Bs. Be all in. When you, and my mother said to me when I was an actor, I never forgot this. She sat down and she said, what is your plan B? Do you think you should go back to school and get your law degree or get your MBA in case this doesn't work out? And I remember I looked at her and I said, I don't have a plan B, baby. This is it. If I don't make it,
you called him failure. Baby. I don't have a plan B, baby.
No,
I'll see you on the other side.
No, and it goes on. I go, I don't have a plan B, baby. And she goes,
see ya.
She goes, what? And I go,
shut up, bitch.
I go, come here. And I made out with her. I know.
And then you went, and then you went, you're disgusting, mama.
Yep.
See you in Hollywood, bitch.
And I have a son who's also my brother. But that's an important thing. And I see so many people, and I know you do too.
Well, it's the same thing when I'm on the road. One of my favorite things to do is when I don't bring Derek and Hassan with me, I have the local talent. And I talked to this one guy. I could tell, like, he did his first set and it was rough, man. And he comes in the back. You know how it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm around the fucking comedy store. I see the best in the world. So the guy comes back and I go, Jay's with me all the time. And Jay, he sees everyone. And Jay just goes, oh, that's rough. I go, that was definitely rough. I went, I bet you he hasn't been doing stand-up. So he comes to the back and I go, hey, brother, how many times a month are you getting up around here? He goes, maybe once a month. Got a lot going on. I went, oof. Oh, well, no, you're not doing stand-up, dude. And he goes,
you're not a comic.
I went, well, no, you're not a comic, dude. I'm around guys who, they're getting up 4 or 5 times a night.
Even if you're
they're driving 2 hours.
Mirror and write.
Oh, I know, not even that. I got guys, Derek and Hassan, they drive to San Diego on a Wednesday night to do 6-minute spots. I love that. Then drive back to Burbank, do a spot, and then they'll get on another show. Like, you're not even in the race. So the plan B or whatever you're doing, you're not all in.
You're competing Derek and Hassan are all doing that.
Yeah,
that's who you're competing with. I don't give a fuck.
It's my same advice to when Mark Munoz asked me to talk to those guys about coming to practice. I went, well, they're not even in the race. Like, if you have to tell people come to practice, or if you have to tell comics to make sure they're getting their sets in, we're not even in the same boat, man.
That's so frustrating to me. I'm always like, hold on, what?
But it's not.
Why are you not eating and breathing this? That's why I think life is fair a lot of times. A lot of times it's not. A lot of times it is. Success, like when you see people really successful, not an accident, especially if it's prolonged success. Not an accident.
Correct.
Take a look at how they live their life, and then take a look at how you live your life. And what will happen is, I always say this about Hollywood. I didn't make it as an actor for a long time because I didn't want to act. So my body, when I went into an audition for a movie, I wasn't ready. I didn't get ready for the audition because I didn't want to be on a set. It's fair. It is fair.
Yeah,
Bryan, you're so talented. I'm real talented. I know. That guy wanted it more.
Yeah.
That guy got better.
Well, he might be just as talented, but he works his ass off. Or not as talented, but he's prepared, and you're not.
He's prepared. I saw that. I saw certain actors that were really famous. Well, I watched Bradley Cooper. That motherfucker was... Bradley Cooper was going to get the part. What do you mean not ready?
So much better looking than you.
Well, he's also way better looking, but there are a lot of good looking guys.
Doesn't matter.
A lot of good looking guys.
Yeah, but he's so much better looking.
Don't say so much. I was good looking when I was younger.
Bradley Cooper?
Okay, man. All right. He's got some beautiful
Especially when he has his beard.
I told you when he sweats, his girlfriend smelled him. Did I ever tell you a story?
Oh, she loves it.
No, she goes, he was leaning. I didn't know him very well. It was back in the day. And she smelled him, his fiance at the time. And she goes, oh, and I go, what are you doing? It was a hot day. We were on our way flying to Nantucket. And she goes, he smells like olive oil when he sweats. I was like, this motherfucker smells like olive oil.
I bet he does.
I was like, this motherfucker. And then you play a board game with Bradley, and he's really competitive. But when you win, he goes like this. He goes, oh, good job, dude. Fucking good job. He's like a really good sport.
He broke up with his girl, and now there's rumors of him and Lady Gaga, right? Yeah.
He broke up with that girl. Is the hottest thing.
Oh my God.
He's got a baby with her, too.
Ooh, she is delicious. The lady got, but oh my God, she's frustrating hot. No,
matter.
Listen, there's someone sick of fucking Beyonce out there. His name's Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it goes.
It's true.
It's just the way the cookie crumbles in our lives, dude.
I'll tell you this right now.
Yeah.
Watch your tone.
Okay. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Use some of that boxing you've been doing?
Don't you fucking disrespect.